Hey, what's going on, guys? Glandus Gaming here, and we're back with another video. Today, we're in SkyFactory 5. So let's get to work, shall we? So, in between episodes, I've been very, very busy. I have expanded the dirt platform out quite a ways. I've also made a gigantic stone half ring, partial ring around the original wood island I had here. I also made some major changes to the mob spawning area. I changed out a couple of things, made it a little bigger, and I made it look a little bit better. It needs some work in the looks department, but it's functional. That's what matters. And I've also killed a couple of more gateways. I did a drowned, a husk, and a built bouldering? Yeah, bouldering. Words are hard. Bouldering zombie gateway. This one almost killed me. Each wave had a trident zombie or drowned. Trident drowned, which was oh so very fun with no armor. That was awesome. And if you haven't noticed, I've been trying not to draw attention to it, but in between episodes, just before I started recording, I unlocked a new color. I unlocked red and did a short on that. So if you haven't seen that, it's somewhere on the channel. It's one of my previous videos last week. And so I unlocked lime when I grabbed a poisonous potato. Again, I should have been recording. I don't know why I haven't learned this, but it's a thing. It's going to be a thing until we get all the colors. I'm just going to randomly unlock a color, and that will be awesome. But I still can't quite put my finger on why the lime green sky is a little off-putting, but it is. It's a little off-putting. It's like, oh, I'm inside of a green blob of jello. Yum. But I've also done a ton of stone up just because I also added more chests. So I did up a ton of stone. I also like organized my chests somewhat. I probably should actually organize them so that I can actually find things instead of being like, is it in this chest? No, it's not this chest. No, this chest. No, this chest. No, nope, 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 nope. And I do this constantly every time I'm trying to put stuff away or take stuff out. But because we unlocked those other mobs, I got a couple of extra things while I was in between episodes, and it was intentional. We needed copper. So that's why I did the drowned, so I could get copper. And then subsequently, I got a trident. It's not awesome because it doesn't have any enchantments on it, but I have a trident, which is awesome. So that's cool. It's been a while since I've had a trident in Minecraft. Actually, it's been a couple of years since I've played. Wow, it's been that long since I've played vanilla Minecraft. Oh my. Maybe I should just do a playthrough of the latest vanilla Minecraft. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me do that. I'm actually kind of curious as to what's changed in the last 2 years since I've played Minecraft. I think the last one was 119 and we're at like 121 or 122, something like that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. All right, so first things first, we got to update our book here because we've unlocked a couple of colors. We unlocked red in between episodes, and we unlocked lime. So we're really just missing magenta, purple, and cyan. So those three colors. Yep, it's just those three colors. And the book is looking so much more vibrant now that we have all the colors that we have. The green, the lime, awesome. Makes everything pop. All right. Ba-dum-bum-bum. So we need to do this. This is an easy achievement. It's not that hard. Use colored dyed water to convert sand into a dye block. We can do that easy. So first thing I need to do, I need to grab a bucket. I need to grab sand. Not two, just one. All right. And what color do we want? What color do we not have a lot of? Actually, I have a lot of every color. Don't need green because I'm eating green apples. Because green apples give you a luck boost. So every time I eat a green apple, I get a green die. So I don't need green. So we'll go with orange, I guess. Why not? All right, so we're going to put this down somewheres. Somewhere. And we'll put it right here. Ooh. Can't put it on a slab. I should have learned this by now. And that's gone. Just grab wooden planks. Put that there. Bucket of water. Now, supposedly you just throw this in the water. And it change color. Alright, now that's orange water. So now I throw sand in. Block of orange dye. Nice. Not that I really have a use for it, but we completed the achievement. That's nice. Alright, so throw dye in water, yep. Convert, yep. Click on a colored leaf with colored leaves block with a dye, create flowers. Click on a colored leaf block. Well, that's colored leaves. I tried this in between episodes to do a short, and it didn't work. So, left click, right click, left click, left click. Is there a special kind of leaf? Oak leaf, cherry leaf. Red. So confused because if I click on that with a color, like color, like doesn't say a block of dye. Click on a color leaves block with dye to create flowers. All right. Can I do anything with this? That doesn't do anything. Okay, how about this? That doesn't do it. This? That doesn't do it. Okay. Well, that's green now. Can't have that. Not have that. Cannot be. Not uniform. Okay. I do not understand this one on how to make flowers. It says click on a color leaves block with dye. Create flowers. Right? All right, maybe it's got to be a different color. Didn't do anything. And if I right click on this, it's going to literally. Maybe it can't be a part of the tree. Maybe it needs to be on the ground. Not working. So can't do that. So maybe somebody down in the comments can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some research to figure that one out. Because that makes no sense. It's just I'm following instructions. Click on a color leaves. At first I thought it was colorless, but that's not it because I actually reread the word, its color, leaves, block, with dye to create flowers. Is it the dye block it wants me to click on it with? Oh. Hold on. One last thing. You guys didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Now that everything's spawning over there. All right, let's keep going. Use dripstone to convert a block of sand into a dye block. Okay, breed 2 cows in water, in color water to get a fluid cow. Okay. Use a Stirling or combustion generator to make power. All right. Can we do this? Did I spell it wrong? Helps if you learn how to type. All right, Stirling generator. Make a Stirling generator. We need a piston. Get a piston. I need red. I need to get red dye. What happens if I eat this? Will I get a red dye? No. I don't get anything. Okay, so we have unlocked red, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have a crusher. In order to make a crusher, guessing I gotta have to do millstone, cogwheel, shaft, andesite alloy. In order to get andesite alloy, I need 2 iron nuggets and andesite. Zinc nugget. Ooh, what's this? Conductor? What is a conductor? Yeah, conductor gateway. How do I get a conductor? Mob drop, so... Oh boy. My guess is in order to get a conductor, I need... I'm confused. Alright, well... RG... I need red. Or cyan. Okay, well, I guess what I need to do... I need to figure out how to get red dye. If I get red dye, crushing... Or smelting a lead nugget. How do I get a lead nugget? What drops lead? Nothing drops lead. This is to be hard. Crushing. A crusher is probably the most apt thing. Problem is I need to do mechanical crafting. And in order to do mechanical crafting, I need brass. In order to do brass, I need a brass ingot. Get brass. What drops brass? Nothing drops. I have to alloy it. Yes, I need copper and I need zinc. In order to get zinc, is there a mob that drops zinc? Doesn't look like it. This pack just got exponentially more difficult and more interesting. The more I look into this stuff. Getting okay. I'm assuming the further in I go, the harder things are going to get. I'm guessing my biggest thing that I need to figure out is this leaves thing, because craft an eccentric tome to get all guidebook. Can I do that? Did I spell it wrong? 2 C's, not an X. That I need a bookshelf. In order to make a bookshelf, I need to make books. In order to make books, I need paper. In order to get paper, I need sugarcane or sawdust. In order to get sawdust, I need... Oh my word. Way to do this. I can get paper from freezing a book. That's helpful. All right, maybe I need to do some more. I think we need to do a couple more gateways. So I'm gonna do a skeleton gate. This is gonna basically be an episode of me just trying to figure stuff out, and probably gonna die on this one. I'm gonna be a pincushion. Yep, I'm gonna be a pincushion. Heal. Yeah, you two fight. Okay. You guys are gonna be huge. Okay. Come on. Bring it on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna die. What that was. Maybe it was the hunger debuff or something. All right, so now I can put up my skeletons down. Okay. Not there. Nope. Right there. All right. Guessing I need to get something else to spawn. Don't know what yet. Villagers would be great if I could do trading. I don't really want to do trading. Have to do trading? Do I have to do trading? The things that make you go, You guys are just gonna give me green. Not helpful. Light blue, what do you got? Allay. Dolphin Fairy. Why not? Let's try it. Worst that can happen, I die. All right. What the? What the heck happened there? They literally spawned and then exploded. Okay. We're not doing that again. Vex. I don't want to do. I don't have armor. First, maybe I need to do creeper. Creepers are scary because they go boom, and we're in the sky, so don't know what a choo-choo is. Creepers, lobber zombie. What's a lobber zombie? What does a lobber zombie? You're not gonna tell me what? Right, well, we're gonna try it. What's the worst that can happen? This video is a 20-minute rant session of me not getting anything done. All right. Oh, they throw things. They throw rotten flesh. Okay, well, that's new. I'm probably going to die. Probably going to die. But now I know what he does. Throws parts of his body at me. Okay. They throw rotten flesh at me. Come on. Ow. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I don't know what he drops, but I will let you guys know in between episodes when I find out what he drops, because he's now going to spawn, which will be great, which will be awesome. Hopefully he drops something helpful, because I'm kind of at a standstill at the moment. I will have to do some research on creating flowers, because if I can find out a way to create flowers, I'm pretty sure it's going to be infinite colors, in which case I can then use those colors to get saplings, to get more colors, to get more things, to be able to unlock more items, and maybe start moving forward in the pack. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Just going to tell me if you do or do not like my content. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what you would like to see me do next. I'm curious. And if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing. I don't know. It's free. I'd appreciate it very much if you did, but no obligation. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Bye, guys. All right, time to go to Google.